Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We're day trading the New York Open on the NQ, the Nasdaq. Hope everyone is having a good day. I see in the chat. TM Cloud, good morning to you, my friend. I'm just going to get a screen up real quick. Okay. We're about to open. Oh, no, we have opened. Sorry. I'm late to the party. Let's have a look at what's just the opening candle. Let's see what kind of pressure's coming in. Relatively low. Trump was speaking about an hour ago. I don't know if he's finished. I'll need to double check because he's caused the markets to be a bit, Yeah, Trump is speaking. Oh, he's still speaking. Well, it's never good. It's never good. That means we're going to have volatility. We can still trade it, but yeah, you got to be careful. What the hell's this? I didn't mean to click that. There we go. I'm just going to up the tick count so I can have a bit more of a better view. But so far today, what we have done, we earlier on, we rejected off this gap in volume on the volume profile. If I go to like the 15-minute, I think it's an older one. Where is it? Yeah, so it's been filled now. But at the time, this was a gap. Now that we've traded in it, it's been filled and it's been moved down one level, as you can see. So I'm just updating that. But there is another one down below. That one will be a really nice, In fact, I've drawn it a bit wrong. Let me just update that. Ooh, make it a bit better. Come on, there. This mouse keeps slipping. 2 seconds, people. I'm so sorry. There we go. All right. The weekend gap was never filled. So, that's still in play. I'm just updating all the... Good morning, Omar. How are you? Just updating all the different areas. This is not really anymore a gap. I can get rid of that. That's still in play. So we can still have this up on the chart. And then there's one a bit higher up. So I'm just getting all my levels. Should we ever get there? I mean, eventually, obviously, we will. And, the weekend gap is obviously all this. So I'm going to draw out the weekend gap. And I'll just change the color of it to, I don't know, anything, just so I know. Okay, that's the weekend gap. Cool. Thomas, how are you, my friend? We got a little gap there. It's actually well worth drawing that out, to be fair. Even though it's quite low down, it can still be in play, and we've just rejected off it. So, okay, I've got all my levels marked out. It's a bit messy today. It's not as clean as I would like it, but nonetheless, we have the levels all marked out. Now we can look at the footprint. You see, I would be more bearish, but it's the fact that we rejected off that gap there earlier on today. I mean, we have had a decent pullback, to be fair, and we're not that far away anymore from the weekend gap. Sentiment-wise, I'm a bit on 50-50 right now. Overall, I'm still bearish, but I wouldn't mind taking both sides of the market for scalps. Do you know what I mean? Kyan, hello, Sam. Let's go. Hello, Kyan. Good morning to you. Charis, welcome back. It went 20 points below my levels before dropping. It's typical, isn't it? It's always typical. That's how it does it. Still on the open, we're still in a little tight range, so there is confusion in the market. I'm just going to draw the levels on Project X as well, just so I'm a bit more aware. And I'm going to hide the VWAP. I'll turn it on if I feel like I need it, but truth be told, it's just a bit distracting. It's just one more thing that's going to slightly be, what's the word? Like, it might contradict something else I'm seeing, and too many things that could potentially contradict, or I don't know, it makes it a little annoying to trade. So I'm going to get rid of the VWAP, which is fine. Let's just see. All this has been pretty much closed. Still, this gap is still well and truly in play. And that's the one we bounced off of. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to do a volume profile for this leg down, because I do think overall it is more bearish. And I'm going to draw out any little drop off in volume, little gaps. It's not so much a gap anymore, but it's still a drop in volume, and I'm happy to draw that out. Come on, I'm trying to right click to clone. There we go. It's a bit slow. It's a bit delayed today. And there's another one there. So I've got all my levels now marked out. Cool. So yeah, we're just stuck at the moment between these two levels. And since we're kind of pretty much midway between these two levels, it's slightly annoying. The trade, was earlier on, and technically, just before the open when we spiked up. But Trump was speaking. It's, we haven't actually opened. Wasn't on the charts. But one of these levels are going to break, or if we get back to one of them, we could potentially have a trade. So I'll look at the chat, see what you guys are saying. Umschaud. Hello, Sam. Hello to you, my friend. How are you? Charis, we have broken below previous day low. We have almost touched 50% of previous day candle, which aligns with second top standard deviation of VWAP of today. Interesting. Very interesting. You see, this is what I love about trading. You're coming to the similar conclusion and similar levels based on a different method, which is really awesome. And that's the beauty of trading. Sometimes different methods, you come to the same conclusion, or you get the same levels, or whatever it is. So awesome stuff. Sufi, brother, what's stopping you to make more videos, especially about levels marking? Nothing is stopping me. Honestly, I've just been extremely busy with all Ola Prime work. But I've got like a few videos kind of recorded that just haven't been edited properly. And like I started working on another video, but I've got a big list of all the different videos I'm going to make. So levels, volume profile, footprint, full strategy breakdown. Got all that stuff. Over the weekend, I'm just going to shoot out. I'm just going to spend, the weekend just editing and filming. Because I'm not doing anything this weekend. Last weekend, I had some family stuff. My father went into surgery, so I had to, couldn't really do anything. But this weekend, I've got plenty of time, and yeah, I'll be releasing videos, and I'm going to try and make more so I can, never. So if there's ever like a busy period, I've got something to, release, and got something to upload. So that's the plan. So do bear with me. I do apologize. I know I'm being a bit slow. Is this day is all chop? How would you trade it? Yeah, a choppy day is hard to trade, but essentially just don't have big targets. That's generally the best on a choppy day. If like, for example, say you jump in short now, I'm not saying jump in short, but just hypothetically, say you get in short here, you probably want to target, have a close target, maybe this bottom of this wick as a scalp, rather than, like a nice long extended kind of move. So yeah. Are you having chai? No, this is not chai. It's coffee. Just to wake me up a bit. Because I tell you what, without coffee, like I love coffee. I drink coffee, obviously. So, but if I don't have coffee before I start trading, my brain is just a little bit slower. And it genuinely does make a difference for me. So I like to have a coffee just before trading, and I don't know, I'm just a little bit more sharp, you know. And that's the coffee done. All right. Let's see. Man, these clusters are still tiny. I think I've set it to 24. Okay, so lower if you are trading, lower your size today. It's deceivingly the market's moving a lot. Like each candle is actually a lot more than average. Like if we just measure, I mean, this candle's huge, but that's already 50 points, that 1 minute candle. So lower your size today. That's more for traders who are, you know, who kind of have like a standard entry size for all their trades. Today is one of those days. Yeah, today is one of those days you want to lower your size a bit because it's moving a lot. Like each individual candle is pretty damn big. Like even on average, if we just take an average candle, that's 30 points. So yeah, dangerous conditions. I'm just going to load up my cash account as well real quick because I haven't done that. And just in case there is a trade I want to take, I have it all ready and loaded up. We'll use Web Trader. Come on. There we go. Cool. Done. All right. That is nicely loaded up. I'm already just putting in the size. Cool. Done. I think you have never tasted chai, especially karak chai. I have had chai. I don't know what the difference is of karak chai, but I have had chai before. Very nice, very nice. I do like tea as well, like a nice milky tea. So yeah, I have had it, but I don't know what karak chai is. Maybe I probably haven't had that then. But I am more of a coffee drinker than a tea drinker as a whole. Okay, this is a very indecisive, this market right now. If I had to place a bet, like if you put a gun to my head and said, Sam, pick a direction, I would. This is a tough one. I really couldn't answer. It's because we're literally between these two levels, and the bottom level, the one we rejected off earlier, this one is a lot more of a longer term, stronger one. So I'm expecting more of a push up than what we've had. Yeah, I would have to go slightly bullish if I had to pick a direction for the next, you know, couple of hours or so. I'd be more slightly on the bullish side, but that could very quickly change. Very quickly change. I'm not locked into that bias at all. Because like even when we got to these highs here, into this little gap, I mean, I know it was pre-market, it was before the market opened, so the volume's crap, but it still didn't really give me anything super clear. Like there's not really any trap buyers, and if they were, they would have been out already. So that's kind of meh. And then the open was, I mean, it was more on the bearish side, but like the volume was more. Actually, we are kind of in a range. It's not a great range. It's a bit of a choppy range, but we are in a range. So I can do the cumulative and figure this out. We started off the range around 3.5 to the buyers. And we're currently 3.8 to the buyers. So yeah, it's balanced. It's completely balanced. Buyers and sellers are as aggressive as each other, essentially, and both are pretty much as effective as each other. I would say slightly more, the buyers are putting in more contracts because we're up to 4K now. But then again, we are at the top of the range. So if we get back to the bottom of the range, I'm assuming we'll drop back down to like 3 maybe. So it is very balanced right now. There's no clear imbalance really. But then again, it's not a perfect range. This is a bit, I guess you can call it a range. I mean, you know, but it's slightly, I'm just going to change the color back. I don't know what I had it as. Yeah, I think I had it as black. Cool. I mean, the only clear footprint-wise what I can see is lots of sell volume, especially there, is trapped, right? And we very quickly squeezed them out. So buyers have trapped sellers quite well, but we could also very easily trap, at the top of the range, which we are now, very easily trap buyers and then sellers squeeze them out, because that's generally what happens in a range, right? The volume pulls up at the top and bottoms. But yeah, nothing at the moment, sadly. There's literally nothing at the moment. It is anyone's flip a coin at this point. Omar says, I guess Karak have more tea and less milk. Aha, okay, interesting. I'll have to try it. There's quite a few chai places near where I live. So maybe I'll ask them, do they have Karak chai? And I'll try it one day. It's become very popular chai. So I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go if you recommend it. Is Trump still speaking? Let's find out. Here we go. President Trump speaks, blah, 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 blah. Just refresh it. Is he still speaking? Due to speak at the World Economic Forum annual meetings in Davos. Well, that's a big one. That is a big one. I wonder if there's a live video feed. I'm trying to find where the hell the live video feed is. Sometimes they have it. President Trump's first, that's not it. I don't know. Honestly, I can't find it right now. Traders. Let's see. Trump, institutional home buying is just not fair to the public. Okay, interesting. So that's going to help the housing market. People are going to see that's a good, people, well, I don't know. It will help the average person. But in terms of the market, I wonder how the big investors, because they're making a killing buying up all the properties. Trump, I have to think about home depreciation rules. Proper growth can fight inflation. Okay, so he knows there's weakness, right? He knows that the people, like as a whole, it's not looking good. So he's proper growth. He's all about growth. Okay, but has he given anything? Any numbers, figures? Oh, he is still talking. The West has to become stronger and defend its culture. That's not really going to affect the market. But again, he's showing signs of weakness. Powell raises interest rates and stops us from success. So his whole beef with Powell again, that's kind of old news now. Good news used to send stock ups how it should be. Lower Swiss tariffs don't mean it couldn't go up. Okay, so he's still on the tariff talk. That's the big one. The US is keeping the whole world afloat. Exaggerating a little bit there, but okay. Reduce Swiss tariff because I don't want to hurt people. And further released realized many places are making a fortune from the US. We put a tariff on Switzerland and all hell broke loose. Trump recounts to the Swiss trade deficit before the tariff regime. Okay, he's still talking. And this is why it's dangerous, because he can say anything and then boom, the market can react in that second. And it's all algorithms as well that are, picking apart his words. This is kind of like FOMC vibes. You got to be extremely careful. Like the press meeting after FOMC. You got to be super, super careful with stuff like that. Because technical analysis can just go right out the window. Do you know what I mean? He has the power to move markets right now. He is live on YouTube. I'm trying to find the damn link, but it's fine. It's fine because it will slow down my computer too much if I have it running live, because I'm screen sharing, streaming, all that. Hello everyone, says Dr. Kais. Dr. Kais, nice to see you again. How are you? I'm looking at 25,270 for bearish reaction, otherwise visiting the weekend gap. Let's have a look at, look at this volume just came in. What was it? 25,270. Let's have it. 25,270. So almost where we are, just slightly above. You know what? This is looking interesting. That is a lot of volume that got trapped at the top, and we're technically in a gap. How many points away are we? 12 points. Let's see if those buyers, because the sellers tried to push it down, but they instantly got absorbed. So let's just see what happens here. So otherwise I can have a very tight stop. Okay, the buyers are still quite, they're still trading within that area, which is that they've added a bit more size. They're able to bring it up. Not yet. Not yet. Didn't quite happen. I'm looking at, so you said 270, Charis. So basically where we are right now, that's the upper level of the gap, essentially. I would kind of agree. I would have it, 280, but, 10 points in this market is basically a couple of seconds. So, yeah, pretty much similar kind of thought process. Yeah, they're breaking this. All right. Well, they are breaking. Look at these buyers coming in. They're being very efficient. So what I can do now, at least, is I know that these are the buyers that really kind of, help push that market up and break through that level. So if we do come back into that area, might not be a terrible idea to buy unless it's a slight false breakout. So let's see what happens if we do come back into it. Cruz Anthony, yes, the idiot is still sniffing. Dr. Kais, I was interesting looking at the huge candle with the footprint and comparing it to the fair value gap it left behind. It was interesting looking at, read that wrong. It was interesting looking at the huge candle with the footprint and comparing it to the fair value gap left behind. It is awesome, the footprint. Especially, if you've been trading without it and then you already have an established strategy and then you add it into it, and it just kind of sometimes gives you a bit more clarity. It's very awesome. Charis is in. Good luck to you, Charis. Hopefully it all works out. I think it's a decent trade. I think you should be fine. I think the bulls pretty much want to take over. But I'm just waiting for more of a pullback before I get in. I kind of want to see what happens back into where these original buyers are. We are slightly top heavy at the moment in terms of volume, but if they come in aggressively again here and defend, I would be okay with entering. So let's have a look. We're getting there. I mean, we didn't quite clear it, but it's fine. Oh, I'm on a 15-minute here. I was wondering why the candle wasn't moving. I was on the 15-minute on. Let me just get the volume profile loaded up after. This is so annoying. It does this. There we go. Come on, load. Cool. And I move all the way back. Beautiful. All right. We are, yeah. Didn't get, we got very close to where those buyers were, a few points away, and it just didn't want to go a little bit lower to get me in that area. I wanted to see the buyers defend and potentially, you know, going for a long, but these shallow pullbacks in markets like this, now this is looking interesting again. It doesn't look like the sellers are ready to give up just yet, though. This might be a bit of a, we might get another little pullback here, another opportunity. Because that is a lot of volume from the buyers right at the top here. And the sellers are still happy to come in quite aggressively. You can see the numbers on the sell side are not to be laughed at. They're pretty decent. Are they effective? No. They're unable to go really much lower, but we don't really need it to go. We just need it to go a little bit lower, and then potentially, you know, they failed. They failed. These shallow pullbacks. All right, now I need another game plan. I'm going to, because the next area is far away, man. It's going to take a while for us to get there. So I'm going to need a separate game plan. Obviously, pullbacks I'll be looking to buy. But I'm going to do a volume profile from here to here. And look out any little gaps that we see. I'll draw them out, and that will be my areas to buy in. So here's one. Ah, shit. Yeah, it already happened. That was that pullback there. Okay, never mind. That's fine. As we go a little bit higher, more gaps will be created, and then I can look for pullbacks into them and trades. And Charis is out. Well done, Charis. Good trade. Really good trade. Really good stuff. Oh, here we go. See, now the sellers are really letting go. Okay, I have an area on TradingView here, but I don't have it on Project X. What's going on? What am I missing here? Why do I have an area here, but not on Project X? So there is a little gap. Ah, I drew it from this move down. Okay. Well, that's still completely good for a scalp. All right. So which move was it? It was this move. I drew an area. Okay. So I'm going to draw a volume profile there as well. And then, aha, there's the gap. You're absolutely right. There's a small one. There's freaking loads of them today, which makes it a little bit more annoying to trade. So we cleared that one. All right, cool. I'm going to update this volume profile. I've got so many running right now. This is starting to get... There's too many running. Come on, I'm trying to get this one. Nothing has been created there. It's a little bit different on TradingView than it is on Project X, which is slightly annoying. Oh, no, it's the same. It's already moved. It is the same. Yeah, these buyers still have it quite well. I just want a pullback. Give me a pullback. Come on. Let's get the cash out ready. Just see if that's correct and get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. That's old. That's old. Okay. I'm gonna have to lower my size today. Each candle is huge. This is each candle is massive. I'm gonna have to lower my size. Oh, something just happened. Market sped up. Something just happened, but I didn't see what happened on the footprint. I just saw a flicker in my... Something happened there. I'm assuming... Unless he's talking again. Is he saying something? Is Trump saying something? What is he saying? Something is just sped up. Let's have a look real quick. Trader Hub. 3 o'clock. Home sales. Yeah. Cody, pending home sale. Yeah, I just noticed. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I saw something like flickered in the corner of my eye, and everything sped up. I was like, "What's going on?" That's it, 3 o'clock. Yeah, but that's not too major. That's not gonna affect the market massively. So, all right, cool. I was looking through your socials and on your Instagram, you had a 16K day. What happened there? Just great. I think I was live with Ola Prime TV, and we added a bit of size, and yeah, it was just one of those. Sometimes you have really good days, where the market just works nicely. Other days, you just don't get the same kind of, it's just how it is. Like yesterday, I had nothing yesterday on my cash account. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a single trade. I was really, expecting us to kind of visit the gap of some kind, but no, didn't happen. Hopefully it happens today, because if we do get to that weekend gap, that would be incredible, because I'd be extremely confident shorting that with size. I'd be very happy to short here. But here is going to be a lot of chop, because we've got so many little pockets, of low volume everywhere, where the market's just going to kind of crawl through and try and bulldozer through, kind of like what we're seeing now. All right, so there was another little gap created now here. So if we pull back into that area, I could see potentially a long. So hopefully we actually get that pullback. And then there's the next area where I expect a pullback would be up here. So let's see. Benjamin, good to see you. Good evening to you. How are you? How's your day been? I know it's evening time where you are. Just draw this out. All right. Okay, let's see. Are we going to get something? Oh, shit, it already happened. No, come back. Fuck. Okay, it happened so quick. I didn't even notice we tapped into it. You son of a... It's fine. Again, missed another one. Ugh. That happened so quick. I didn't even realize we tapped into it. Maybe we can tap into it again. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Just get back down to this wick. That'd be good. That's pretty much the trade done. Come on. Get down. Get down. We're starting to enter a very small range, which is good. So I can always look at the cumulative. And you can see the cumulative started at 7.6. We're now basically at 7.2. So there's a lot more a lot more sell pressure in the market. And we're not really going down. So I'm still very happy to see that as more of a bullish signal. Come on, bit lower, bit more, just a little bit more. Come on. I want to keep my eye on the footprint. That's it. Come on. I want to see. Come on, that's it. Very good, very good. Bit of buy pressure coming in. Let's see. Come on, come on. I want to see that. I want to see a bit of effectiveness on the buyers. Buyers are not very effective right now. That's good. Stay in there. Potentially load up a trade on my cash here. I'm going to first enter on my cash before I enter on this account. If I do enter, 160, come on, 130, a bit of buy pressure, 60 contracts on the buyers came in. All right. Load up. Should I do 3 contracts? Yeah, all right, that's fine. Let's put a stop there. Okay, I've just entered on my cash. All right, I'm going to enter on the Ola Prime as well. Oh, almost missed it. Okay, I'm going to manage my cash account a bit more. I've got a worse price on the Ola Prime account, but that's fine. It's hard managing 2 accounts at once. It's not easy. There we go. Come on. There we go. Look at the footprint. 106, 135. I don't want to see any. Come on. Okay, I'm getting out my cash. I don't actually like this. I didn't like it. I didn't like how the buyers were struggling all of a sudden. All right, I'm out on my cash account. Ola Prime one, yeah, I should have got out at the top when I got out with my cash, but plus I got a worse price. But we'll let this one run. F it. We'll let it run because that's looking good actually. There's 123 here. Sellers. If we get below them, then I'll get out. But otherwise, I'll let it run. Because again, full disclosure, this Ola Prime account, this is now just demo. It's not real. They're moving over my account to Ninja Trader or Trader 8. So this is just made up. I could literally full port this. I'm not going to because I got to show a bit of, what do you call it? A bit of you know, I shouldn't encourage full porting and stuff like that, but I could literally full port this and it wouldn't matter. It's all made up. This is just fake right now. So there's no real risk in any of this. Yeah, I don't like how the sellers, I feel like the sellers could actually give a bit more of a pullback here. The buyers, for some reason, they got near the top here and they started struggling. I didn't like it. I didn't like how there was no real major follow through. We just kind of, they laid off the gas. So I didn't really like what I saw there. That's why I got out on my cash account because it just wasn't, it didn't feel ready. It didn't feel like the move was going to happen. So I'll hold it on the Ola Prime account because it could just be a little bit of consolidation. But I didn't like what I saw. It's moving very quick. There is still a ton more sellers though. Actually, no. I mean, if I look at the cumulative, this is still going to go up, in my opinion. But we might just go down a little bit more before it shoots up. I don't think this is a deep enough pullback potentially, but in terms of the cumulative, I mean, we were, when we started this kind of sideways movement, we were at 7.7 to the buy side. We're now at 6.4. That's over 1,000 extra sellers came in right here. They still haven't pushed the market down. They're still trying. They can overwhelm the buyers. Absolutely, they could. But the buyers are definitely more efficient right now. 100% the buyers are more efficient. So I think it's still potentially good for a buy. But before I get in on my cash, I would want a bit more of a deeper pullback. So I'm in this weird situation where I would rather it go down, even though I'm technically in a long on this account because I want a bit more of a pullback so I can actually get in my cash. Here we go. Thank you. All right, cool. Come on. Bit more. Come on, a bit more. Get a bit lower. Get a bit lower. Get at least to kind of like, at least to the bottom of the gap. I'm assuming that's not even a gap anymore. That must have been filled by now. Yeah, it's completely filled. Now the gap starts here. So at least get me to that. Then I can jump in again on my cash account and make real money. Here we go. There we go. All right, I'm loading up a cash. I'm just going to ignore the Ola Prime account for a second while I look at what's going on here. Look at these sellers coming in. I want to see them potentially get trapped. Come on. Come on. 100. I'm seeing nothing yet. 100. Come on. Show me something. 196. Still nothing yet from the buyers. There is an iceberg there because we've got absorption, like true absorption, because the numbers weren't changing. If we get then I've got a freaking hell. I didn't see it yet. Don't let this be the move yet. Not yet. You bastards. Absolute bastard. If it's the move, it's the move. Who cares? It just happened too quick. I didn't see real buy pressure come in. I just saw absorption, like true absorption. But that wasn't enough. I wanted to see the aggression come in. Shit. It's still not over yet. There's still absorption. It could still drop down and give me an entry. Could still give me an entry. Hopefully it does. There's the aggression. I think I missed it. I missed it. That's annoying. All right, well, let's see if these buyers are effective, because if they get absorbed at the top here, we could get another little rotation down potential. I'm just getting out of this Ola Prime trade because this is really distracting me. Yeah, look, the sellers the buyers got absorbed a bit there, but not terribly. So here we saw true absorption. And what I mean by true absorption was the numbers stayed the same. They were about 145, 178. They didn't really jump massively, meaning there was a true iceberg in the book, right? Just passively absorbing it. There was no real buy aggression. If the numbers dropped from like 178 back to like -50 or -70, for example, then 100 aggressive buyers entered there as well. Okay, we're coming back in. I don't like the fact that the buyers again struggle to push it up. This could be a beginning of a little bit of a range or a deeper pull, but every time it happens so quick. We get a bit of a pullback, but off it goes. It's very jumpy. That's annoying. I'm annoyed I missed that on my cash account. I'm very annoyed I missed that. If it showed me just a little bit of aggression, like if this dropped to like 90, -90, I would have hit it. I would have just entered right there because I saw the absorption, saw the aggression. I would have just jumped in, had my stop a little bit lower, and I would have caught this. All right, it's not a huge move, but it's 20, 25 points. That's good, man. I'm happy with that as a scalper. Because I don't know when the next pullback's going to be, or if we're just going to start ranging for a bit. Well. Too slow. Too slow. Can't win them all. I am comparing my future wealth charts with NAS 100 on TradingView. because that's where I have all volume profiles. There is yesterday's point of control 70 points up. Yeah, the point of control would be yesterday. I think I saw it earlier before the stream. I had a look. If I switch on the session volume profile, I'll probably see it. I might have to go to 15-minute to actually see what I'm looking at. Yeah, there it is. So it's just slightly a bit below another area of interest for me up there. So if we get there, I would again look at potentially a good short, but we're just kind of faffing about here. I do still think we're probably going to be going up here. I can't see this market just dumping randomly, unless obviously like if Trump says something or something like that, then all bets are off, right? Anything can happen. And that's why it's a bit dangerous to be trading this market if he's still talking. But yeah, I missed that's annoyed me, man. It just didn't show me the aggression right there. I saw the absorption, didn't see the aggression. I didn't enter. I was waiting for this pullback a little bit deeper. That's all I said. I said I wanted a little bit deeper back into that gap. It gave me what I wanted, and I didn't pull the trigger. I'm more pissed off at myself, do you know what I mean, for letting that opportunity slip. I waited just a few more seconds. I should have been a bit more confident in my analysis and just pull the trigger. It's not a big deal, but never mind. Shit happens. Okay. Well, this has been filled instantly. That's no longer a gap anymore. It's a bit below there, which lines up. That's completely been filled. I wonder if we still have a reaction there. I'd be amazed if we do. I mean, we could still do, but a bit higher up here is kind of, 25,410. That's where it starts. That's where I kind of want to be seeing some sort of activity. We're very close to the gap, though. We're getting close now. We're not far away. 100 points. It can do 100 points. The NQ can absolutely do 100 points. Let me just get rid of the session volume profile because it's overlapping a little bit. I'm just going to draw this little gap. Okay, so we are in one. Why is that not updated on? I didn't update it. Oh no, it's still in. Okay, well, it shows on TradingView, doesn't show on Project X, even though that's TradingView charts. So I'm a little bit confused why that's happening. Normally they show the same thing, but I'm going to trust TradingView here and still have that gap in play. Problem is, it's already rejected a bit. Let's see if we can find. Oh, holy moly, look at this. That is a huge amount of volume. 400. Another 400. That's insane. That is a lot of buyers in the market. I mean, even if we get, back to this kind of high, a little bit more, we see something. Or even to the point of control at the top here, I can imagine it will, give me another little push, potentially. I can't see it just dumping here. Here, I'd be more happy to short at rather than where we are now. And then obviously that big weekend gap. I hope we get to the weekend gap because that's going to be a great trade. That would be a beautiful trade to have, the weekend gap. Let's see what the comments are saying. I got wicked out on half my accounts. Unlucky. It happens, man. Especially in choppy markets like this. Truth be told, I hate when the market's like this because you can ultimately be right, but you get wicked out so easily. So better drop the size, bit bigger stops, and that should kind of counteract it, but slightly annoying, I know. I would love to see a little bit of a range, to be honest. If we get another little tight range and then a good imbalance in that range, then that'd be great to trade. But you're seeing some of these buyers getting squeezed out, like this volume here. That's these buyers here just exiting, essentially exiting as market orders, or stop losses. And so that's kind of them getting squeezed out. All right, we're getting a bit of a pullback here. Let me get my cash account ready again, potentially for another trade. Hopefully we get something. Just gonna figure out the best place where I could enter. This is messy as hell. This is a really messy chart right now. All right, we're back at that point of control. I would expect, I wouldn't want to enter at the point of control unless I see something very nice on the footprint. But that trap volume at the top there, that's I feel like we should have a bit more of a pullback. This hasn't been big enough, in my opinion. Not for that kind of volume. I think there's more to give, because I think there's definitely more to give of a pullback potentially. Yeah, we get back into that area potentially. Let me see what the trading view is showing. Trading view is still showing those areas as legit. See, a pullback similar to like this one we had, that would be nice. That would be really nice, like a proper pullback, not just these little tiny moves. That would be really nice. Get me back down to 25,264. I would buy that all day, every day. Cody, I feel the same way today. Messy, choppy day. Yeah, it's just because of Trump speaking, and yeah, it's always going to be a bad one. I need a third screen so I can watch my trading view chart and my prop account. Definitely, man. Get another screen. That would be, yeah. I used to only have 2 screens, and then, to be fair, right now I've only got 2 screens. I have another screen here, but it's hooked up to a different PC, which I have switched off for some reason. I don't know. I was gonna create this kind of setup, and then in the screen where my stream is, I've got my cash account there, just in the corner, like as a small window, and then I can see the chat. So it kind of works. And then obviously this screen, you guys can see what I'm looking at here. It kind of works. It works enough. It's good enough. Charis, isn't today's point of control around 150 points down? It could be. I honestly don't know where the point of control today is. Let's have a look. I'm going to assume it's here. Yeah, it's during all this kind of heavy movement here. So I don't know if that's 100. I feel like that's more than 150 points. Let's have a look. No, it is 150 points on the dot. You're right. That is the point of control. That's my buy limit. Okay, good. Yeah, I would, Charis, I would love it if it came back down to here. We had a pull back here. Oh, I would buy that all day, every day. Buy, buy, buy. That would be a beautiful buy. A really nice, decent pullback. You know, none of these kind of small little ones. A really good pullback. You know, that would be great. Do you only trade New York? Yeah, I mean, I have done pre-market before, and I do occasionally do it. Like if I see a really good opportunity, like for example, let's say we got to that weekend gap, but it was before the New York Open, I would 100% be trading it, just because I don't want to miss that trade. So I don't care if the New York isn't open. If New York isn't open, I will try and trade that. But I wouldn't like if it's just random, average day. I'd just wait till New York Open. Trump is done speaking. Woohoo! Okay. Hopefully now we get a bit more calm. Hopefully we get a bit more, normal price action now, and we get a bit of decent movement. And the chop kind of stops. So he said everything that needs to be said. Market didn't react too crazily, to be fair. So I mean, we had quite a. He started at 1:30, so UK time. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it pushed up quite a bit since he started speaking. We're talking 300 points up. We're very close to that gap. Come on, let's get to the weekend gap at least. One or the other, to be honest. I'd be happy right now if we get back down to 260, or if we go to the weekend gap. Either one, I'm happy. Just here, there's not that much really for me to confidently trade these little areas, because then they're technically areas, but they're not that strong. They're just quite weak. They're quite close to. They're quite relatively new. It's not. It's not a really nice kind of area of the chart where I want to be trading. I want to be at the extremes always. Sorry to the rest of the chat for spamming. I just love this chat so much. It's all good. The more people who talk, it actually helps. So spam away, man. Oh, talking. I don't know why that reminded me of something, but if anyone wants 25% off an Ola Prime challenge, there is a code. I'm just going to double check. I believe it's Sam25. Let me just double check. They told me to. Because I asked them, look, if any of my viewers want to buy a challenge, can we give them a discount or something? And they said, yeah, of course. So the code, I believe, is Sam25. Yeah, Sam. I'll write it in the chat. So if anyone was thinking of picking one up, you get 25% off by using that code, Sam25. It's not like an affiliate code or anything. Because I'm employed by them, obviously, I just get sadly I don't get commission. I should probably negotiate some kind of commission structure, but no. Okay, these buys, yeah, we're still pushing up. All right, let's get to the weekend gap. Come on, let's do this, man. I wouldn't completely object to shorting it a bit higher up though, like here. 25,410, I would still kind of be happy to short it in that area, because there's definitely going to be some kind of a reaction, right? It's not going to be, massive reversal. I mean, it could be, but it's unlikely. But there'll be enough of a reaction where you can at least get a scalp in, So, like, I would be happy, for example, it's a very big area, so I'll have to time it very well. But I would be happy to, potentially, like, say we dip into it and then I see something on the footprint and I enter short. I'd be happy for something like that. You know, I mean, stop loss will obviously depend on when we get there and what we see, but because that could be, you know, 40 points or so, potentially 30, 40 points, which is good enough for me. I'll be more than happy with that. It's just a slow drag up, this market right now. It's just ever so slowly just kind of crawling up. Just got to wait for it to end, you know. But by no means am I overall bullish. Overall, still very bearish. I'm expecting this market to touch the weekend gap at some point. Hopefully today, fingers crossed, and then dump again. I feel like this is more just a retracement on the longer term. I haven't looked at the daily, actually. Let's have a look at the daily. While it messes around here, I'm going to set an alert just above. I mean, we're basically there. All right, one moment. We're almost there now. We're 10 points away. Let's see if I don't need the alert anymore. Let's see if we can get something here. Cash account up. All right. I'll manage it, actually. I can do what I can do is manage it on my phone. So I can just close like that, and then I can keep looking at, do you know what I mean? Look at the footprint a lot easier. That might be a smarter move to do. So let's just move that there. All right, cool. Come on. Adding so much volume, these buyers. Come on. All right, we're approaching. We are approaching. Let me just update this. Still not there yet. A little bit more. Oh, come on. You were 5 points away. Just go up. This is the worst part of trading, where you're just waiting. You're just waiting for it to get to an area. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. There we go. All right, we're in. Almost in. It's a little bit off between the two charts, but it's roughly with there. Let's see if we get some good clarity on the footprint. All right, buyers coming in. And first, I'm going to manage the cash account before I do the Ola Prime. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay, 119, back to 78. So we're getting a bit of sell aggression, but they're not really doing much damage yet. Buyers are still coming in deep, which is good. I want to see a bunch of buyers get trapped. I want to see the buy volume really peak. Oh, big sellers came in, but they instantly got absorbed. So buyers are still buying into it. But it's slowly, the sellers are kind of happy to transact a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, show me something. Still not ready. Still not ready. I want to see something a bit more, you know, a bit more clarity. I want to see a real peak in buyers. A peak. A massive kind of, you know, influx. I'm not really getting that yet. I mean, 200, but considering, okay, we're getting sellers come in, but they, look at that, instantly went from negative 100 back to positive. Right, this might be the peak of buyers we're seeing, because that's already extra 200. The delta says 1, 2, 3, but that was negative delta. I'm going to jump in here because I think that might have been the little peak. Let's see if we get below. If not, I think this might have been it. From my tally, that was 200 something plus buyers. They've now gone back to just 11. So I think that was big aggression from the sell side, plus a peak in buyers, and we instantly pushed down. Let's see if they can hold it off now. If buyers come back in, it's going to be a bit annoying, but let's see if we can hold them off. Come on. If it's not ready, it's not ready. Then it's fine. We'll just get out. These buyers are still happy to transact, but they're not as strong as they were. Come on. Sellers, where are you? Sellers. Nah, it's not ready yet. Not ready. I thought that was the little peak there. There it is. Look at that. 300. Okay, now we're looking at it. That's the volume I kind of wanted to see. All right, now I want to see the sell aggression come in. I thought that was bigger, and I want to get below them. Timed it a little bit wrong. This is where I want to see the action happen. I don't want to see it drifting up more, because if buyers just keep pushing it up, then it's not the area. It's not the, and I just keep pushing it up. I want to see. Okay, they're starting to potentially fail 300. They're adding so much volume now. This could be it. Just want to get ready. Come on. 400. They're still adding volume. 400, 429, 3. Come on. They're still propped up, but there's a huge amount of buyers right now there that could be vulnerable. I want to see just something from the sell side, There's definitely absorption happening because, they've added all that volume and are struggling to kind of get a bit higher. I want to see just aggression from the sell side kind of come in a bit stronger without all right, bit of aggression coming in from the sell side. I want to see it drop a little bit, see how effective it is. I actually want to see the sell. I don't just want to see red numbers. I want to see the actual candle move down a bit, because that just means buyers are happy to buy up. All right, we moved down a bit. I'm going to enter again. I want to see a proper pullback now. I want to see the sellers get aggressive, really aggressive. Well and truly, we need to get below here. If these buyers just keep defending in this area, then, well, it's not going to happen, right? So we really want to get below that chunk of buyers. If we're going to get a pullback, we have to get below them. I will look at the chat in a second, but I'm just going to focus on the, what's it called, the footprint in the actual trade. Come on. They're still happy to buy. Sellers are trickling in a bit, but they're trickling in above these buyers. Ideally, I need to get below them. Ideally, we get below, and then the real sell pressure comes in, and then that should give us a decent pullback. So it's only halfway there. It's not quite there yet. It's not truly there, because these buyers are still gonna, they're okay. They're not panicking too much. They're pretty much at their break even or entry. Some of them are still a little bit in profit. So it's not the end of the world for those buyers. That's why we need to squeeze them out a little bit for that pullback. Come on. You can see them. They're not allowing it to get any lower. But as long as sellers keep that pressure up, these buyers are going to be a bit worried. Did we buy the top? We may have done. And they might get out. If they get out, beautiful. Come on. Little bit more. because that is a lot of volume. That is a lot of volume in one little area, essentially. That's a lot of vulnerability in the market. They're still buying it up. Look at that. They're still buying it up. I mean, if we break this area, then we're going to that weekend gap, and then I can short it hard. This is kind of like there could be some reaction, a pullback of some kind in this area. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I was itching to get into a trade. Come on now. Sellers, give it one more shot. You can get below those buyers. Because if we get a pullback, then I can buy into it again. Like, all right, where I could potentially, in terms of where I would want to buy again on the pullback. Oh, freaking hell. I can't see anything. There's a tiny gap just below where we are. But that would be these. That would be these guys here. So we would have to break through a low volume as well, which isn't ideal. It's unlikely we're going to break through that low volume. I think that's pretty much it. I think that is the pullback, believe it or not. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All right, I'm going to get out my cash. I don't like this anymore. I am just going to give it, if we literally break here, I'm getting out. 138, 129, 144, 175, 186, 165, 181. They're still reloading 200. These buyers are looking pretty damn decent. There's a bit of say, yeah, I'm out. All right. I'll get out of this as well. Didn't quite happen, man. I thought we could squeeze them out a little bit, but we're going to that gap. I think we're so close to the gap now. That's going to be the next area. How many points away are we? This should be... Woo! We're less than 20 points away. We are less than 20 points away. I wonder... someone said something, yeah, the weight sucks, especially when you take a 2 from entry. I know, tell me about it. JC, I'm joining these buyers. JC, you went against me, man. Nah, it's all good. 25,472 is yesterday's high. It could be heading there. Yeah, I think we've broken yesterday's high. We're pretty much almost there, but it's the gap that I'm really interested in. Got 700 orders sitting above us. Oh, really? Do you know which price level that was? That could have been spoofing, though, if it's not there anymore. If they cancelled it, then that's unless that happened a while ago and I was at 65. 65. It's not there anymore on this order book. Maybe they've moved it, or who knows. It's not quite there yet. On Bookmap. Okay. So is that like accumulated, if that makes sense? Charis. At 75. Oh, I can't see that high on this depth of market. But that would line up, 75 would literally line up to the start of the gap. That's where I'm expecting the true move to happen. Would you not expect it to fully fill the gap, which would be another, not necessarily. So sometimes just getting into the gap is enough for the reaction. But you are right, it could, I mean, it's a huge area, right? It's a massive gap. But it really depends what the footprint, what actually happens to the volume in real time. Let me just make sure I drew this gap out correctly. All right, there we go. Come on. Where the hell's the gap? Oh, there it is. Oh dear, this is looking, I've got this all moved. That's fine. I just want to see. Yeah, that's still good. All right, cool. We're at the top of there. Come on, let's get there now. Let's get there. Come on, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Why have I got it different on Project X? 1 second. What have I... That's weird. I've got the gap different on Project X. It starts at 2556. Why do I have it? Oh my God, look at that volume. Why is it different on TradingView? What is going on? Am I being stupid right now for some reason? Where the hell is it? Oh, let me just go to the 5 minute. Yeah, that's where it started. Why is it? Oh, one is MNQ, right? On Project X, it's MNQ. Okay, I'm not only want to look at NQ. I don't want to look at MNQ. Okay, that's probably why. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's technically a different instrument, so the open would be slight. Oh, we're there. We're there. Ah. All right, we're there. Get back. Come on. Oh, my hand. All right. It looks very different on MNQ for some reason. Who knows? Okay. All right. Now I want to see some kind of magic. Some kind of magic. This is what I've been waiting for. It could go anywhere in, anywhere within that area. It could happen. I'm hoping it happens soon. I don't want it. I don't want to have to wait another, I don't know, 30 minutes of this boring grind up. Do you know what I mean? To get somewhere within the gap. I mean, 25,500 sounds like just because it's a round number, maybe, but we'll see. We shall see. Come on. 75, it's MNQ on MNQ 6. The gap starts above 553 on TradingView. We tapped on point of control 4 days ago and within gap. Interesting. Okay, very interesting. Thanks for pointing that out, Charis. Come on. Is it just me, or has it fallen asleep, this market? It's just very, it's become very tired out of nowhere. Come on. It's taken so long. Even the volume has kind of died off. I mean, we had a little bit, but nothing. The candles have become so tiny. I'm going to drop this to 24 now. See a bit more detail. You have a sell limit at 84. Right here, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, anywhere within, I would be happy to sell at 84 as well if we got there. But I'm seeing nothing right now. Like, It's just become a bit, it's like the calm before the storm. That's what it feels like. Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. All right, there is big, limit orders being triggered here or something, because the way that moved down so quickly, like in an instant, there's something here. $276 contracts on Bookmap at 8. At 80, yeah. There's going to be a lot of... Well, Bookmap seems very interesting then. Oh, there's loads at 25,500. I saw on the book there. There's a huge chunk right there. You can just about see 200 something on this depth of market, exactly at 25,500, a psychological level. I kind of guessed that would be also an obvious point. Maybe we'll creep up slowly and it's going to be a bit, but eventually it's going to be that, So let's see if okay, it is. That means a lot of executed orders on the sell limit side just happened. The fact that that's a big bunch of buyers matched up, that must be in the book. A big amount of sellers got executed there. I want to see that number peak, but it didn't seem to be the area that held. We're kind of drifted up quite quickly above it. So I just want to see these numbers get big. I want to see big buy volume essentially come in. I mean, it's worth potentially... But my only worry is that it's going to leave without me. I'm getting a bit of FOMO. I'm trying to control the FOMO right now. But I know this is going to be a decent move, so I can jump in a bit late even, because I feel like, once the move happens, it's going to be decent enough to kind of catch, a really nice kind of move. I don't have to catch it to the T. I mean, should I just jump in on the Ola Prime? I'm going to jump in on the Ola Prime. I think this is a false move, but I'm going to just hold it because I'm trying to manage this account. I'm going to look more at my cash account right now. And then, because this is just demo. This is all for show. I could literally full port this, so this doesn't matter. And then I could put this out the way, and I could focus purely on this one and jump in and hopefully catch a really good move on my cash. That is what I want. Okay. So I don't want to have to manage essentially a demo account just for, All right, come on. Show me something. See big numbers. Show me big numbers. Charis is in. 300 at 90, Sandy says. 300 at 90. Yeah, there's going to be a shit ton everywhere. And there's going to be a lot of icebergs all kind of hidden away as well. Come on. Come on, show me it. Show me it. Show me it. Come on. I mean, 25,500 would be great. That would be lovely. If we got that 25,500. And just for shits and giggles, I will full port the Ola Prime account at 25,500. It's just full port. Who cares? Because again, like I said, it's not real. So, who cares? It's literally just for this live stream as my account gets created and moved over, and it just takes a bit of time. Hopefully I'll have it by next week. It will be Ninja Trader or Trader 8. So hopefully by next week I'll have it. We'll have a little fun. We'll full port. Oh, come on. My God, is it slow? You can do this. I mean, that was a good amount of sell pressure that came in there. But it's not big enough. I'm expecting bigger numbers. My stop loss to entry, sell limit activated to $1. Beautiful. Beautiful. Charis, love it. I love it. I really hope this isn't the move. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me this is the move. This can't be the move yet. This can't be the move yet. No, it's not. There was nothing there. It was boring. Oh, man. I don't want to chase it, but at the same time, no, it's okay. It's all right. That's just a bunch of sellers getting trapped. Okay, it's okay. I don't think it's the move yet. It's fine. I think I've got time still. Hasn't done it just yet. I think there's a lot of buyers that need to also unload. You know, we had so much buy pressure in the market. There's going to be a lot of buyers. Like, I'm imagining a lot of this are buyers exiting as market orders as well. You know, they're probably seeing it as it's not like a sold out. Yeah, we're in the gap. Get out of my buy position. They've probably got that kind of mentality right now, which would also make sense. So, but I don't think it's the move yet. Don't think it's yet. Come on. Just go up. Go up a little bit. See in the order book if there's anything. I love gaps, man. Weekend gaps are so great. Because the thing is, if there's one thing every trader agrees on, it's like weekend gaps. Everyone notices it. Everyone knows it. Everyone has got their eye on it. And it's almost like a self, fulfilling prophecy, almost, these weekend gaps. They're beautiful. All right, come on. Very rarely do they fail to have a decent reaction. Very, very rarely. I don't think I've ever seen a weekend gap just completely get blown through with no kind of real pullback, nothing. Just, it doesn't have to spark a downtrend. It doesn't have to do anything like that. But there should be a decent reaction, when you hit that zone. A good enough, it's almost free money weekend gaps. It's freaking slow. So slow. It just wants to sleep. Don't know why. Come on, do something. All right, I'm going to enter on my cash a little bit. All right, I'm in. I've just put in only one contract, 1 mini on my cash as a it's kind of like a in case this is the move, and I can have like a really nice. I can hold out a bit of a pullback if it keeps going up a bit. I can hold that out because it's only one contract. It's not a big deal. So, but I almost don't want to miss it. Do you know what I mean? the last thing I want to happen is it just makes its move, and I'm like, oh, for freaking hell. Do you know what I mean? Cody, seems like the charts only really move once I shut down for the day. Literally, it's always like that. But I think that's just like our bias as well. We notice those days more, and we fail to notice the days where the charts, performed really well during our hours and everything was great. We notice the annoying days more, and then we're like, it always happens like that. At least with me. Nah, the market makers are targeting you. Jerome Powell's on the phone. He's like, Cody is shut down for the day. Let's make some moves now. Although technically I'm in a short in my cash, I do still want it to go up a little bit more so I can add more size on. So I'm in that weird predicament where I kind of want it to go against me a little bit so I can have a better trade. You know what I mean? Because I haven't seen anything too perfect. If anything, I've seen like that 400 there is technically not good for sellers, right? But I haven't seen anything like, oh yeah, that's the move. And usually when you're in these kind of areas, when the move happens, you're like, oh yeah, that's it. It's like crystal clear almost. And I haven't seen it yet. In terms of the cumulative, we're in a little range. Started a range at 8.6. We're now at 7.7 or 7.8. That means a lot of sellers have came in aggressively. So a lot of people are like us right now, seeing the same thing. They haven't really pushed it down, but considering now, normally I would say that's more of a buy signal, but considering the situation we're in, my bias would still be short because of the gap. But what it is showing is that there's people unloading, at least buyers unloading as well, orders, potentially more profit taking, getting out of the market. So it's going to be a bit of a slowdown. And then when the move really happens, it really happens. And that should be fun. Come on. This is boring. Come on. Bit of, is that 250 still on? I can't see it anymore. We're a little bit too far away from it. I'm assuming it's still in the order book. I don't see why not. Bum bum ba da bum. Yeah, we're just kind of ranging in a small little area. I feel like the most likely thing that will happen, and this is just more gut feeling, this is not really, I don't know, but the most likely thing is we're going to kind of poke up real quick at some point, and then we'll have that sudden kind of movement, a typical kind of, what they say is manipulation after a range kind of thing. I feel that is more the likelihood of what's going to happen in this situation. But it could also very, just go down here. But I am more inclined to, come on, I want it just to go a little bit higher. I want to see real, buyers getting trapped. I want to see that real kind of, I want to see it play out properly. I swear, if it just drops here, I'm going to be so annoyed. $490, yeah, exactly, Charis. 25, 500, 490. Anyway, you know, just a little bit. Like, I just want to see kind of a little boop, bunch of buyer, then boom, the move happens. That would be great. I would be entering hard on my cash. Instead, I'm just come on, please don't let this be the move. No, it's okay. It's okay. They're getting absorbed. All right, it's okay. It could still happen because we haven't really seen, you know, that we haven't seen that happen yet. Like that, you know, it's hard to explain. Okay, this is actually very positive right now. Okay, here we go. Something's happening. Something's happened. Let's get a bit higher. We had a little, you know, false breakout. Let's push it up a bit. Let's get to kind of, you know, 25, 500-ish. And then drop. Come on, what is this? This is a joke. Come on. Come on. FOMO is real, guys. It is real. I have such FOMO. It's hard to control. All right, this is good. This is good. Come on. Tom Rogers, good morning to you. I'm glad you've made a lot. Well done, man. How much did you make on your funded today? Price is bouncing from high volume node to high volume node. 1200. Ah, incredible, man. Incredible stuff. Lock that in. Lock that in. No more trading. Lock it in. Oh, come on. Go a bit higher. Bit higher. I hate you, NQ. I hate you, NQ. I actually despise you at this moment in time. NQ, are you taking the piss right now? Don't you dare. Just go a little bit higher. Come on. This FOMO is killing me. Come on. I feel like I need a cigarette. I need some nicotine. I need some nicotine. Has my camera overheated by any chance? No, it hasn't. If it overheated, it would be... I could light up because then you can't see me. But this can't be the move. There's no freaking volume. How can this be the move? There was nothing there. Come on, NQ, just push up a little bit more. I despise NQ right now. Caught a quick short based on the ES trading below 903.75, which had high volume. Excellent stuff. Well done, Cody. Really good. I'm glad you guys are catching the trades. Come on. I really don't want this to be the move yet. It teased me with the whole 25,500. It teased me of, you know, greatness right there. I think it's still ranging. I think it's still going to faff about a bit. I don't think it's ready yet. Like when I see the move, I see the move, especially in these areas. It's like crystal clear. It will be very similar to what we saw earlier. It's kind of what I'm expecting, you know, similar to this, where you just saw a ton of kind of, you know, buy pressure kind of peak. But then it will be like a very quick reversal. That is usually what you see. Here we've just seen, buyers unloading orders right now. But that could technically also be enough to bring it down, as and it will be a slow kind of drag. It doesn't have to be violent. I wanted it to be violent, but it could be a slow, boring kind of, So yesterday, the fall of NQ started the first minute of lunch session out of the point of control of the day. We might range a bit, hit 950, 500 and drop. I hope we do. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. Come on. All right. You know what? Even if we get to the top of the range, I'll add another contract on my cash account. If we get kind of near the highs again, I'll add and I'll kind of, I can average in a bit. But I really, theoretically, I should wait for the move. But the FOMO is killing me. I'm not going to lie. Okay, this is looking good. I'm liking this. There's a bit of speed in the market. This is looking a bit better. I'm liking the speed. Come on. Robert Mashiro. How are you, Robert? How long time? I haven't seen you in a while. How's everything? Did you get the hospital job? And I know you were looking for work. How's all that? Because that was months ago. So I'm assuming good news, hopefully. You didn't get it. That's a shame. Are you still in the I think it was like IT or something? Still the same company, right? It's been hardcore busy. I can imagine, man. Come on. Come on. This is looking good. All right, I'm going to add another contract. Actually, I can wait. I'm not going to add it yet. Here it is. Here's a little peek. Okay. That's it. That's the high volume. I want to see it. I want to see like instantly got absorbed a bit. Come on, come on, come on. Adding. Add. I'll add on the Oda Prime as well. I really don't care about Oda Prime. I could full port this. This literally means nothing. Did I say I'll full port when we get to 25,500? So I'll do that. I don't even know what the max is here. I'll go up in tens. So who cares about this? But I'm not going to let that distract me now because I am in my cash. Okay, we saw a nice peak. So that was at 300. It closed at 98. Means 200 on the sell side aggressively came in, which is but we're very close to 25,500. It could very easily what's the word, very easily still get there and poke up there. I don't think it's fully ready yet, but that was a bit of speed there, which was nice. Kind of saw it. But either way, I'm in my cash, not on my full risk, but I'm in enough where if the move was to happen, I wouldn't care. I'll be okay with that. So, this is looking good. Oh, this is looking good. Come on. Where did it get to? 494. 6 points shy of that massive order in the book. And if it does go shy, and that was obviously going to be a lot of take profits, right? That 25,500 would be take profits for a lot of these buyers. Now imagine it got very close to your take profit and it starts reversing. What are most people going to do? Just get out. It's fine. They're not going to try hold it. So you're going to see this kind of flood of sell market orders coming in. That's a lot of buyers taking profit, essentially getting out because it got so close to their TP and didn't quite make it. They're happy to kind of, the old saying, "Don't be a dick for a tick." That's what it is. So I think this could be the start of the move, which would be nice. But we're still kind of faffing about when we get to the bottom of the range. There could still be a bit of steam left into in these what do you call it? In these buyers. It might not be fully ready, but either way, I'm holding this. But if I see something like, really aggressive buyers come in or something, all right, I'll get out my cash and then I can re-enter again. Because I've got to be very, very careful with my cash account. Obviously, I've got to be, super careful. I'm just going to manage it. Yeah, I don't like that 164, if I'm honest. I really don't like it, but it should be fine. It's just the bottom of the range, man. Clear that damn range. It's not that difficult. Come on. I don't want it to go back to my entry because that's slightly annoying. All right, I'm going to go to break even. If it gets to my entry, it gets me out break even. I can re-enter if I see it again. But I'm not risking potential. I don't know. It's a hard one. I might just hold it, actually. It might just be a shallow pullback. I'm still not at my entry. My entry is 25,488 on my cash. So we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, yeah, this is good. Come on. Let's break through this range. Little bit of a pullback, nothing crazy. Let's get that extension out of the range now. And a drop. A hardcore drop. Just flood. Down. Down you go. What's happening with this solar? I don't even know what's happening with this account. I don't even know what I'm targeting. I don't know. Truth be told, I don't care. I'm just going to ignore this for now. What's your TP? So my TP for now is 25,369, but I'm also very weary of 25,430. But I'm going to really play it by ear and see how it. Like I've got my finger on exit at all times, basically. I'm happy to get out and get back in and kind of, because I'm not liking what's happening at the bottom of this range. I know there's going to be obviously a bit of choppiness at the bottom of the range, but I really don't want it just to go back to my entry, force me out, and then I have to jump back in. But the fact that we didn't get quite to 25,500, and I think we will still get to 25,500, I don't think it's fully played out yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think the move has fully played out. Like, it's not quite there yet, but I could be wrong. This is the thing. We saw half decent, on the footprint. It was quite half decent. Like, that went to 300, which was nice. And then it closed at 98, meaning, okay, there was a bit of, but it wasn't big enough at the same time. It was big, but like, considering where we are, considering this massive gap, I expected more. But I do like when the heavy volume came in from the buyers, how it got trapped very quickly and pushed down. That I did like. I loved the movement of it. The movement was very quick. We just need to get below these lows here, this range. Let's see if we can do it now. You see, it gets every time we get there, but it's fine. There's no real major buyers coming in either, so there's just a bit of Bit of absorption. That's all it is. There's people in the book passively buying, and I think there's also, sellers are being very cautious as well at taking profits. So there's going to be a lot of scalp traders who are getting out here at the bottom of the range, similar to me right now. I've got my finger ready to exit should I see something I don't like. If it doesn't look good at the bottom of the range, you're going to get other people like me then be like, okay, I'm getting out and then I'll get back in. That's going to happen as well. But I'm trying to hold on to have a breakthrough of that range. I don't want another rotation down. Come on, really break. We're getting so close now. We're pretty much almost breaking it. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in these sellers. Come on. That was good. It was at 80, back down to 7. That means sellers are still selling into it aggressively, which is good. As long as sellers keep, selling aggressively, and it keeps happening. I mean, buyers are still aggressively buying bottom of the range. It makes sense. But we can't allow them to have any kind of, this is very annoying. Come on. Come on, sellers. 20. Oh, look at that. 120. A lot of buyers just got executed there. Let's see what happens here. This is now moment of truth for me. If these buyers become effective, I'm getting out my cash potentially, or at least partials. If we trade and stay below those buyers, I'm going to be very happy to hold this. This is looking a bit better. Come on. When, the sellers are keeping those buyers trapped at the top here. I love the way that candle closed. Come on. Any second now, if we stay below them, they're going to get squeezed out and this market's going to pop down. You'll see a pop, like a really quick pop. Is this it? Come on. Come on. Oh, you're so close. Oh, you are so close. Don't allow, look, more buyers coming back in. Let's keep trading below them. Sellers got absorbed right there as well. Come on. Oh, you. Come on. Stay below. Give me that pop now. Give me that pop. This is like moment of truth. I don't want to wait any longer. I mean, I'm up a decent amount on my cash. I'm up 7K right now. Back down to 5. It's okay, back to 6. Come on. Give me a pop. 100, 112, and they're still getting absorbed. These damn sellers. We're really squeezed between these two areas. Oh, come on. Come on, sellers. You were so close. You almost had it. Just don't go above that 112. Do not go above there. Don't allow those buyers to get any these buyers are still coming in. Who the hell is buying this market? Stop buying. Haven't you seen the gap? Short this damn market. Calling all sellers. Sell. Let's get this market down. Come on. The more time we spend in this little area, the more nervous I get that the sellers might start taking profits and say, okay, look, we're going to wait for another rotation. The more time we spend at the bottom of the range. You bastards. Come on, push them. Look at all those buyers coming in. I am getting out of my cash for now. I am going to wait. I don't like it. They had it so close, man. So freaking close. Actually, Let me actually, I'm going to go back in just a little bit. I think that could have been just a little spike. All right, I'm only in small amounts. I bagged a bit of money, but all right, let's keep that. If we break above 230, then we're going back to 25,500 or whatever, potentially. But I'm going to hold it. It's looking okay. Let me just add that. All right, cool. This is still okay. It was just a little spike. I love the fact that that 230 is at the top there now. That's looking good. That's probably all it needed. Come on. You've got this now. Add. Sellers, you're adding a lot of size, but you're... Come on, 240. I want to see it get bigger. Come on, 250. Keep reloading. That's it. Trade below. Trade below. Just break through. This is the most... Oh, this is one hell of a tough area. Break through. Break through. Come on. This is getting annoying. Come on. I know it can do it, and I know it will do it. This is the annoying part. I know it will happen. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Once that pop, I just want that pop now, and then I'm getting out of my cash. I just want the pop. I don't even care about, a massive extension anymore. I just want once it breaks, that massive candle that just kind of spikes down, that's what I want now. And I'll close out. Come on. Is this it? Can this be it? Can this be the moment? Come on. Come on. You're so freaking close. You can do this. 150. Come on. Is this the spike? Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, you are kidding me. Every time it's about to do it. I'm getting out. I don't like it. I'm bagging the cash. I think it's going to be choppy as hell. It just doesn't want to do it yet. I think we might I'm glad I got out there, actually. Let's see if we get back up a little bit higher and then the move happens again. This might be a double top type thing. It's slightly annoying that he didn't just, commit to it and wasn't able to break. But either way, I'm up, so I'm still happy. It's fine. Let's see if we can get rid of this. I don't need that anymore. It was so close. So damn close. Sorry, I've been ignoring the chat as I've been... let me have a look. How do I get the volume profile indicator? You can use the anchored volume profile on TV, but session volume profile is the basic. I actually just... Yeah, exactly, Anchor, exactly what Charis said. That is what you want to do, okay? Close 20 points, amazing. I actually bought with stop loss below the previous. Oh, nice. You played both sides. I like it. All this movement and it's literally going nowhere. I know it's a very tough area to break. Sam, I hadn't had this kind of patience you just shown. Great to learn from you. Hey, normally I don't have this patience either. I don't know. So it's a rare moment for me to be patient. I also kind of want to full port this. So if it gets to 25,500, we can full port this account for fun. So that's always an added bonus. Having the nerves to stay out like this makes the difference. Well, pro and us. Hey, Charity, you're good, man. You've been killing it. Yeah. I'm kind of worried I may have just missed a move. Because we're trading below that too. You know what? Again, I can go in a little bit, just a little bit, because I can handle a move or even up to 25,500 in that case. Just dip my toe in. I know it's the bottom of the range. If it doesn't want to break, then I'll just instantly get out, and I've basically lost, pennies. There we go. I think this is the pop. Okay, 24,445 is my entry. It's not great. I don't like it. 445. 75. Can't. It's fine. Oh my. There we go. I think this could be the break of the range potentially now. So let's see. I've got my finger on flat, and realistically, if we pretty much just go even a little bit above my entry, I'm getting out, because then this is a false breakout. But if we don't get that instant kind of pop down, the quick kind of boom pop down, I just want to check where I am in terms of, all right, we've got that little low volume node area that we're approaching now. So I do actually expect a bit of issues there, but a little pop into it would be lovely. Yeah, I'm going to expect a little bit of, I've got my finger on flat and ready. At the moment I see a little pop, I'm getting out, because I think then there's going to be a bit of a movement up. This is still playing out nicely though. Oh, this is great. It's actually turned out, yeah, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to bag it. Oh shit, there's the freaking pop. I got out. You freaking kidding me? I exited 2 seconds later. The fucking pop happened. I'm done. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You absolute piece of, that is a piss take, man. An absolute piss take. Why didn't I wait another 2 freaking seconds? Because that's the pop I wanted, and then instantly get out on the pop, because I know there's going to be a bit of a retracement, which is happening now, and then I can jump back in it. But you are the freaking worst, NQ. Oh my God, that would have been so nice. Sometimes, I don't know, man. I don't know. You can't make this up. You literally cannot make it up. 2 seconds. I got out and at 40. Of course, when I get out, immediately went to my original TP. I think this proves that we live in a simulation. I mean, what are the chances, right? What are the chances? So patient I was, and 2 seconds, and it happens. Oh, Rafa, yeah, sorry, Rafa. I'm talking about my cash account. This is, I'm still in this account, the Solar Prime account. I'm talking about my actual cash, Oh, I mean, I can. You can see the trade where I entered on the cash. It doesn't show broker names, but literally, as I don't know if you can see that, but I entered short there, and then I was like, oh, I'm waiting for the pop, and then boom, the pop happened. And I got out just before that explosive pop, which is what I was waiting for. Um, ah, look, I've made money today. I've made decent money today. I can't complain. I shouldn't be, but it would have been so much nice. I would have quite literally doubled my money. But what can you do? It's fine. I shouldn't complain. It's been a good day. You know, I'm still, but only one micro stop loss to entry at 41. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I think that the answer is to trade lowest risk and take everything your intuition tells you. You can fight the dopamine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I'm upset, even though I made money. I made money, like good money. I made over 10K on those scalps, but I'm still upset. And that's how messed up trading is, man. It messes up your perception of things. Like I should be celebrating. It should be good. Look at it flood down without me. I should be happy. I should be happy. I'm being a complete moron right now. I'm being an idiot. If we're living in a simulation, your cash isn't real. That's true. That is true. If it is a simulation, my cash isn't real either. I know this feeling yesterday. Sold my Intel options, 10K missed. Yeah. Oh, it hurts. And my original TP would be, down here, would almost be getting to it. 20. Oh, well. Look, it happens, man. It happens. And the TP would have been hit. I don't know why I got the TP on this account set here. Point of control of that. Yeah, you could get to there. It'll happily do that. It will just keep flooding. That's like, now I've got to wait for a pullback. Like, this is freaking hell, man. Got out right before the move started. I was so patient. That's the worst part. I can only be angry at myself because I was so patient here. You know, when we were ranging here, I was like, I'm waiting for that little pop up and then I can jump in hard. We got it, boom, jumped in hard. And then I jumped in again, and I should have just been a little bit more patient. How can you be patient and, still miss out on, look at it flood down without me, man. I've been waiting for this gap to be touched for so long. And I essentially missed the move because I was a complete freaking moron, a complete idiot. I couldn't wait another few seconds. Are you kidding me? You can't make this shit up, man. That's when you know you should just quit and I don't know, get a job at McDonald's or something. That's when you know, like, I don't know, man. Sometimes you just, I'm quitting. I retire as a trader today. I'm joking. I'll never retire. I love it too much, but I'm targeting 300. Do you think it's doable? 300? Yeah. Honestly, it might retrace at some point a little bit. Like we might get a bit of a pullback. But if you're happy to sit through those pullbacks, I think it's going down. Like I think now the gap's been touched. I don't know how far down we're going to go, but I think eventually, we're probably going to undo all the movement up we had. Like I am all bearish. The moment we get a pullback, I am jumping in bearish. Like the moment we get a little bit of a pullback, some kind of, I am jumping in bearish again. I think this whole move up was just a retracement on the longer term. We touched the gap. We are going back down to the lows. It might not happen today. We might not get to the lows of the days today, but the next, like the rest of today and tomorrow, we are just sell. So, you know, if I was you, I would start definitely trailing it, you know, trail it all the way. Um, Look, man, up 10K on 3 minis. I was in on that trade. I was in 15 minis, right? Okay, I had a much better price here, but that was my original trade. 15 minis I put in. If it's 10K at 3 minis, times that by 5. I could be close to 50K on my cash, man. If I just held. Is that right? Five? No, wait a minute. Times 5. Yeah, 50K. I did the math right. Instead, I closed today at minus the commission 11,300. Ah, 50 freaking K. What a day that would have been, man. Why didn't I just have the patience to hold it? I am in for you, Sammy. Charis, punish this market. Punish this market for me. Squeeze out every penny it has. Manually close. Well done, man. Well done. Well done. Oh, that just got triggered. But yeah, um, bummer to miss that move, but 10K is great. Yeah, I mean, look, I know I'm being a complete ungrateful twat right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I know how stupid I sound. Like, I should still be happy. It's just because it's rare you get such a nice weekend gap. Do you know what I mean? A trade like that doesn't happen every day. If it was like the daily half decent trade, I wouldn't really care that much because I'd be like, all right, tomorrow there'll be another one like this. But I could potentially wait another, 2, 3 weeks for a good weekend gap and then it revisit and have that trade again. Because, like I was saying earlier, like those, the likelihood of those trades working out are so high. You want to be. All right, I would never say full port. Full porting is obviously stupid, right? But you can up that risk a bit more. You can add more size and you can really have a great payday on those days. And to have been in it, not just miss it, but to have actually been in it and essentially miss it because I got impatient by a few seconds, you know, hurts. And that's why I'm like this. But it's fine. Couple of weeks time, there'll be another weekend gap. We're gonna catch it. I'm gonna full port that shit, and I am gonna make it back. I'm not gonna forget this day. Not gonna forget it. Recover all my losses and close in profit. David, well done, man. Well done. I'm glad. Glad it's working out. But now I'm only like 65.9 away from passing. Robert, $65 is like next to nothing. One micro, you can absolutely pass this. Whenever there's a decent pullback, short it. That's my advice to you, man. When we get a decent pullback, short the market. Today, I would expect we're pretty much going to keep selling off. That would be my strategy, at least going forward. But that's only one trade away. I'll wait for the next setup. Exactly. You've got this, man. Buyers won't let it drop further. I don't know, man. I'm pretty bearish on this market for a while. I hope we get a pullback. Like I do hope we get a decent pullback so I can actually jump in again. Maybe back up to kind of like 380 around there. That would be nice. I would like that. So I do kind of hope we go up a little bit. Just we're hovering around this point of control. This is obviously, where there was what do you call it? Bit of consolidation, bit of volume. We're in a little, or it was a gap. I'm assuming that's been filled now. No, it's still in play apparently. Oh no, I haven't updated it. Let me check. Let me just update these volume profiles, see if that's still in play. If so, no, it's no longer in place. I can get rid of this area. This doesn't mean anything anymore. It's a bit lower down. There's a little gap right here. Yeah, look at these sellers. They're just coming in super strong. It might be very shallow pullbacks. That's the annoying thing. But I would expect the next potential pullback to occur around this area. And hopefully we get like a decent pullback, not like that was just one candle kind of up. I wouldn't even really consider that a true pullback, but it was a very shallow one because those are risky to take, But yeah, and then the moment it happens, I can short it again because this is the buyers have given up. They know it's over. They've given up. There's not really going to be that much. It's more just the only pullbacks that are going to occur are going to be more from sellers taking profit. Less so, real kind of big buyers coming in. But again, that's why you have to footprint. You play it by ear, you see, because anything can happen, anything can happen. But I think we're going to leave it pretty much there. The main move happened. I'm glad that we got it on stream at least. I know a lot of you guys took that trade as well. So awesome stuff if you did take it and made money. Yeah, I mean, a great trading day regardless, right? What a great trading day. Everything worked out as it should, There were no crazy surprises. Nothing, completely unexpected happened. Everything we kind of thought would most likely happen. Our bias were pretty spot on, which is awesome. And that's the best days is when your bias is correct. So yeah, have a great one. Have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. I'll be back again tomorrow. New York Open. So I'll catch you all then. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care all.